Ooh. Now then, I've just set myself up here. And it's blooming chilly in the breeze. It's supposed to be nice this morning. Well, I think Lucy got a little bit on camera, but they were fun and games. So we came as far back as we could without getting near this tree. I mean, we didn't want to go too far down there because it's pretty shallow. It's tied there, Joe. You'll have to undo it on that one.
My coffee.
Yeah. You can't teach it, can you? Yeah, so they come racing down here, try getting in behind us. Well, Christine did tell them it's not really a mooring. But so a lady from, I think, Pippi's Trail came along. And explained they might be better off coming around because there's a big gap there. Now I'm going to put this away while we get out of this because it's a bit narrow here outside this boat.
Yeah.
And, it's a lovely day. It's very fresh in that breeze. But ooh, yeah, really fresh. So we're heading to Awning now for Bolters. Well, we booked it in for 12 o'clock. Yeah, so we ended up dragging the silver airs round with the ropes because it, well, I think it might have been his dad. He said he's not experienced. Because I said, have you got bow thrusters? He said, yeah. I said, well, just reverse it back out. And the guy off the boat that was moored in front of us came and offered to do it for him, and do you want me to do it? He said no. Which is, you've got to learn somehow, haven't you? And I think Lucy might have gone when they go in the other end, and I think the lady off Pippi's Trail was giving them instructions and telling him to slow down a bit, because I did say when they got to the front of our boat I had to throw the rope on because obviously I couldn't go any further dragging it. And he started to reverse out, but he was going fairly quick. I thought Carl was at the controls at one point. Right, Barton Broad on a lovely morning. Down the Ant. The time is 20 to 9. So we played dominoes last night, and then it was about 9 o'clock, and I said, oh, I'm going to see if I can try and read my Kindle. I'd managed about 3 pages, and I just keep falling asleep. And same again. I'm going to have to flip back. Where's that? I'm going to have to flip back through the running thing. I keep looking at it thinking, who are they talking about now? I can't remember who they are. Anyway, 10 minutes later, the lights went out. The last time I woke up this morning was 6 o'clock. And I thought, oh my neck, I've had 9 hours sleep, virtually. And I was thinking of getting up and going for a walk and flying my drone. I don't think it'll like it in this breeze. Excuse me. Now then, where's that one going? Is it being towed, that? Oh, I think it is actually. Oh yeah, look, the lights on top. I hadn't noticed that. That must have brought down. I think somebody's come from. They've come from. It's probably Richardson's, is it? Heading that way. So you've got one boat in front, one behind. Is it being towed? Well, the one in front's very close anyway. Yeah, so anyway, I thought, well, I'll just have 5 more minutes, and then anyway, next minute it was 8 o'clock. Well, we're not being towed, so I don't know what's going on. I can't work it out. I can't see the name of it. And I'm supposed to be heading in that direction. It's fresh on this blooming broad, I tell you. Is it a Richardson's? It might not even be a Richardson's, I don't know. Seem to be any ropes or anything, or is there one at the back pushing it? Can't work that out, and I didn't see it leave, so I don't know what's gone on there. No, I don't think it's got any Rico signage. Anyway, yeah, so that's where we're up to. I had a really good night's sleep. 3-1 to me and Lucy at Domino's against them two. And our ultimate destination, hopefully, is Acle Bridge. Even if we have to go and pay £10, whatever it is, at Pedro's, or whatever it's called now. It's not like it used to be Pedro's. But what I have noticed with this inverter battery, you can be running things and charging your phones and stuff, and it hardly touches it, but as soon as you put the heater on, it whizzes down. I think it's only on about 57 at the moment, and they recommend don't go below 50%. Anyway, keep our eye on that one. So really, we could be getting electric hookup somewhere tonight. Tomorrow is Loddon. Well, another thing I meant to mention about that dike, and the lady did tell them they don't really want to moor there because it's shallow. I mean, I could tell then. We was very close to the bottom when we were setting off. Now, low water's not till 10 o'clock. So if they'd have stayed there and didn't leave till, say, 9:30, they might have not been moving until later on in the day. And the tide goes up, because it is down that dike, very shallow. Yeah, so we're at Erstead again now. And the problem I've got with the inverter battery is that you either get electric or you give it a good run. But if you're on tick over, like, which is virtually what we are with us going with the tide, it doesn't charge it up very quickly. In fact, I'll get somebody to check now what it's on. Chris? What percent's the inverter battery showing? Because I put it on and it...
Up to 58 now.
Well, it dropped down to some, what?
55 it was.
55. So it's now 58. So it is going up. But that might because I give it a bit of hammer over Barton Broad. Anyway, we should be alright because we've got a good almost 5-hour cruise today. Up to Harding, down to Acle. And then if we can get outside the pub, we'll have the electric there. If not, if we can get at the free moorings, we'll see if we can get electric there. Anyway, I'm sure we'll be fine. But I've sussed it out now, so if you put the heater on when the inverter is on, it drains it pretty quickly. But if you put it on with the domestic on, it doesn't drain them as quick. Anyway, it's above my pay grade, that. I've checked the refilters. Everything's fine. Clean the shower filter. Morning. So everything's good to go. Now then, I've got that camera going. So here's some of the kids, I think, on the sailing boats. I think last Easter, when we saw them, I think it was a lot warmer then. Well, during the day at least. But it's supposed to be nice this afternoon. It's supposed to be getting up to 14 degrees. Which, well, you can't complain at that, can you? Yes, see Judith there again. That was with them at Will, weren't it? So that'll be their... so they must have arrangements to moor here because it's private moorings. That'll be the control boat sort of thing. Yeah, 6 of them. They always seem to have a good time. Right. Is my microphone coping with the wind? It's got really windy then. So the drone wouldn't have coped in that. It's got to be another disaster, isn't it? Loddon, could go for a walk there and fly it tomorrow. Thursday, no idea where we're going to be. Possibly Commissioner's Cut. Yes, could do there. Friday, back at the boatyard, could definitely do there. We'll see. The weather forecast says sunny until about 6 o'clock, or even a bit later than that, and then we'll have some more rain. And it's changed again now. It's hardly showing any rain again until Friday. Well, you can't tell, can you? The nature reserve. That means we're not far off Will. Have you ever actually been on that little trip? Has anybody? Anybody who's watching this? I mean, obviously people go on it. I don't know what the food plans are today. I don't know what Joe's having for his 5 or 6 meals. Well, we're going to Acre Bridge, so I don't know whether the plan is to eat in there or have something on the boat. No, I'll be alright, thanks. I have to keep taking them off to do the camera. Yeah, it's possibly Acre Bridge. I know we're having takeaway again at Loddon, that was nice the other day, the Chinese. And again for breakfast. Well, that won't happen this time, I can guarantee. I'm predicting now there will be none left for breakfast because we've got you know who with us. Jag Hoover. Ooh. Well, looks can be deceiving because it looks blooming gorgeous and warm, doesn't it? But it's just about bearable. I'm not planning on diving inside. Unless the bridge marker's just showing 7 foot when we get to London Bridge, and then I'll be heading for cover. Whew. Yeah, anyway, so yesterday, a lovely meal in the White Horse. I had the sea bass. Now I don't normally have a proper meal for lunchtime. I'll have like a snack, but I just fancied it, and it's set me up for the day basically. The other's got that grazing platter stuff that was left out. Joe polished most of that off. Did leave his beer though, lightweight. Alright, here's how I will now. I'll leave the front camera on and I'll turn you off because I need to put my hands in my pockets, get warm. Well, it's Tuesday already. Now, in the great scheme of things, if we'd have only had a week, we'd have been going home. Well, we'd have been on the road by now. And that does not seem like a week. So we've got today, tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. 4 more full days. It's not enough. If I had my own transport, now sold the minibus, if I had my own transport, I'd probably even sneak off for a weekend away. Even if it's just staying in the travel lodge or something down at Hakel. Then, full attention required. There's a boat coming up. It looks very close to this side. It's okay, he's moved over a bit. Now they're mooring up, I think, by the looks of it. Yeah, no problem. Nothing fighting, I'm afraid. Can't stop for food. What's making the noise? Oh, there we are. warm time again. Ooh. Well, I've slowed right down. I'm virtually in neutral. No, it's difficult to steer. I've slowed right down because we're getting far too close to Spring Horizon 3. So I'm going to let it get a little bit in front of us. Because it's difficult steering when you, well, going at really low speeds. And there ain't much wiggle room for overtaking on the River Ant.
Do you want a brew?
I've got one, thanks. Whew. Don't put your jumper on, I thought this morning. Don't, you'll be too warm with that on again. Wrong. Right. I think I did check it about 2¼ hours from Neatstead to Arning. So that'd be 11:15. Well, we're not booked in till 12 o'clock. So we could just have a little bit of a cruise past. See if we can get in at the Staithe. Yeah, because I'm not too sure whether they want to do shops or... what time will that be? I've not been in that place for breakfast there. It's Staithe and Willow. Oh, there ain't a cloud in the sky, is it? Oh, well, there's one. Odd little wispy ones here and there. Meerkat, here we go.
That was the last time.
Just over 8 foot, 8'3", which is normally about 8'6". So I will have to just get down on the floor, but we'll be fine. You can just see the van going over there in the distance. So we're about an hour away from Arning from here, so that's only going to be 10:30. So unless I actually ring them up, that might be an idea. So we're a bit early, can you squeeze us in now? And then we're not having to hang about. Yeah, I might do that.
Pardon?
I'm going to have to duck to go under the bridge. So you should be okay there.
Up the edge.
Doo-be-doo-be-doo-doo. Morning. Fun and games sometimes here. Now, I've mentioned it before, but if you're new to my channel, when you're coming through bridges like this, if you're going with the tide, other boats should give way to you because you're not in control as much. So if you're going against the tide, you can at least slow down a little bit. So we're going with the tide. Oh, we could stop here for water. Oh, we're alright for water till tomorrow, till we get to Loddon. It's quite nice when that breeze stops. Where is the water? Is it gone? Oh no, there's the hose. Somebody's not round it back up again. Right, I'm gonna get down because I have to do it in stages. Oh shit, there's a boat coming now. That should give way to us really. What is he doing? Oh, he's not, is he? So, well, it looks like he's coming through, but really he should be giving way to us.
Why?
Because they're going against the tide, so they've got more control than we have.
Oh, you got back ways for it.
What? Yeah. Not to worry. Is that one letting us through? Yeah, I think they're doing the right thing now down there. I'm going to get back down again. Oh, don't tell me they're coming through now. No way. No, they're not.
Wait, are we against the tide or with the tide?
We're with the tide. Why is that making that noise? Stop it. Thank you. Right. I managed to get up quite easily there. All in one go. Yeah, it wasn't too bad there, but sometimes if it's very windy.
I think I'd be alright on that one.
Little goose.
Yeah, it just looks like my kind of size and do.
I think that's a similar sort of size that me and your mum first hired when we first came down together. It was called Honeymooner. Not much bigger than that.
Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Isn't that? Oh no, you. Moonshine.
Moonbeam, that says.
No, I know, but the drink.
That's moonshine, yeah. Here's Brinks Jazz, what's Colette and Carl have got, or one of them at least. So they booked Brinks Jazz for August. Christine was on All Seasons, 'cause I think they booked it through All Seasons because of the deposit. I think that's the only reason. I'm not too sure about that, but oh no, they didn't. Sorry, they went direct to the through the boatyard because they booked Mystique. Will she see it? I think they'd gone direct through the boatyard because they'd already booked the year before on Royal Velvet. So Christine's checking, and it's still showing availability for that week that they booked. So she messages her, and then 2 minutes after we messaged her, or she'd messaged her, she sees a Brinks Jazz 4. So she said, "Oh, there must be more than one." Well, I think I've seen Brinks Jazz 5 about somewhere. So any millionaires watching this, if you want to buy me a boat and be my sponsor, just drop me a line. Ooh, he just picked his nose and ate it.
You what?
Ooh. Right.
It would also feed it,
So,
Would it just pick me up so this is work for me?
pardon?
Would it have picked me up then?
Yeah.
That was working like that.
So I've just had to give him a verbal warning for speeding, creating a tidal wave behind us.
creating a time.
It's not too bad now. We are going against the tide.
Under the speed limit.
But it's not all about the speed limit, Joe. It's about what wash you're making behind you.
Right, you gonna have a wash.
Me?
No signal by the looks of it. Right. Ramworth Dam, way there. Oh yeah, that's where those boats are going. Actually, we're a bit closer than that. I said 11 o'clock, we'd be there in half an hour. Yeah. Oh well, we could still have a bit of a cruise past. Can't see nothing with these sunglasses. So anyway, I phoned Bolters and booked in for 11 o'clock. So we're half an hour away from Ranworth. So as we were just about to pass, I thought, let's go and have a look. We're not stopping, we're just going to get down to the Malthouse Broad because I want to see if it's busy or not. Because I've seen contrasting reports on Facebook, you see. Somebody saying it were dead. Somebody saying it were packed. So we will see. There's a couple of boats just come out. So we're just going to cruise around, turn round and come back.
No, man.
And then up to Bolters, and then we'll crack on then for Acle Bridge. So we should be at Acle Bridge for about 2 o'clock-ish.
Yeah, that's it. I'm doing a picture anyway. Like, I'm sticking up. Is that okay?
Oh, lovely that, Chrissy. Thank you. Well, I like the cold cheese, right? The hot sauce. He knows he's got. Well, show him all about.
You sounded like Griffin then, I couldn't tell a word you were saying. Well, there's only a few spaces which you would expect at 10:15. Can't tell down the side, looks like there's a bit more down the side. What do you think about people are complaining about the £10 mooring fee from there?
Should we slow down a bit there? Like them?
You paid £10 to moor there at the island.
Dad, he's wondering whether we should slow down and let them past.
Well, there's 4 of them.
What was in that dawn of light somewhere else?
Just Brinks Jazz, there's Brinks Jazz 1.
We just seen Brinks Jazz 5.
Yeah.
Have we seen that dawn of light before?
Yeah.
With like before?
They might be parking there then. What's that there? Mooring.
I wouldn't have thought so, going that fast.
It's up to him.
Right. So, can't really tell from that, can you, whether it was busy last night or not? Some might have set off this morning.
Joe?
Do
What?
You don't want it, Chris.
What?
Do you want a one with marmalade on?
Cinnamon. Oh, there it is. Yeah, one of them.
Right, so here's the instruction for you. When we get a bit nearer, I'll be going on to the upper elm because it'll be a lot easier to get into Bolters from up there. So, you put that lever into neutral, there.
What now?
No, well yes, do it now so I know that you know what to do. No, it's not got to come back till it clicks. No, too far.
Is it not?
Yep, that's it. So that's neutral. Right, so you put it back in gear now.
Yeah.
Well, you can do that. Is neutral when it comes out like that.
Oh, yeah, like
Right.
that.
Yeah. And then you pull this lever out here and turn it to the upper elm.
Sounds clockwise.
Have you got it? Right, just go through with that with me. What do you need to do?
Pull this back till it clicks.
Well, you don't need to do that now, do you?
Yeah, but you just said go through it.
Yeah, just tell me what you're doing.
Right, pull that back and then pull it out till it clicks.
Pull it out till it clicks. Right.
Pull it back till it clicks and then pull the actual.
Well, if it pulls out, you know that it's in neutral.
Yeah.
And then what?
Turn that.
No, you can't just turn it. It won't just turn.
Oh, you just pull it out and then turn it.
Right, Lucy. Would you do that, please? Because I can't trust him.
Nope. I've been trained.
Yes, please. I love that. So if there's any billionaires watching, want to buy me a nice waterside property and moorings, I'll look after it for you. Has he followed instructions? Oh, looks like it. I'm in control. I'll cut shoot die. We're only.
Is it done it?
Yeah. Oh, did I say that then? See, is it the cock that's getting the bans on Facebook, or is it the dike? I don't know. Anyway, we're just a few minutes away now from. It's 20 to 11. So I'm just going to have a nice, very, very slow cruise with no wash, Joe. See that? No wash. And possibly just go past the ferry in. And oh, we've seen that one before, haven't we? Pinocchio, I've seen that one knocking about. But when I get to the turn off of Bolters, I'll have a look at the time. It should be in about 5 minutes. And then what's the camera pointing at? The water. Oh, they're getting the ducks as they swim past. Possibly. Yeah, so for well, it'll only be a 5-minute cruise, won't it, up past the ferry and then back. Oh, Southern Comfort's on its way down as well. So we're not turning right there. fresh when that breeze gets up. Right, that's where we'll be going in a few minutes.
I was just waving to them then from the back.
It's
What
always.
was that?
Pardon?
What was that?
That was the Southern Comfort that's moored up at the side of the Swan Inn, farther up normally. So hopefully it's not too windy, because it can be tricky getting in there at the best of times, but when it's windy, it says as the wind gets up. Oh, women, heck. That's bad timing for the wind. Well, Ferry Marina have got a lot of boats still in, haven't they? Bit too early for Gus to be working. Yeah, so we're just going to go past the ferry and then turn around. And then if they've got another boat in, I'll just loiter in the dyke. Oh, as I said, too early for Gus to be working, he's there. Unless they open for breakfast. Gone in, the bugger. A yellow warning of something or other. Wednesday 12. That's Wednesday the 12th at 6 AM. Right, I'm going to turn round before those paddle boarders. And then go back. There's Joe's boat. No idea. And there's the ferry. What's that one called there? Same boat as this. Beam of light. And there's another Brinks Jazz. That's Brinks Jazz 4. So I'm more up at the where it says day boats only. He'll soon come out there, won't he? Gustav. Apparently it's been refurbed. It looks like the key ending's been done. I don't know how recent that is. And they were talking about putting accommodation there. I don't know whether they've done that yet. Oh, he's there now. Come on, Gus, turn round. Oi! How are you doing? Yeah, sound. Pardon? Yeah, definitely.
You see a Brinks Jazz 4
Yeah.
and Beam of Light. I'm sure we've seen that somewhere else.
Yeah, we have. That's the same type of boat as this. Right. I've got my other camera going, so I'll turn this off for now. Oh, is it from... I wonder what it was. Is it an engine running?
That's the back of that boat. Right, stop now. Maybe it's a shark.
Oh, what have I done? I've turned this on and I've got a well, that were a little bit tricky getting in there when that other boat were coming. I had to go a little bit past it. Right. Breezy. Oh, looks like there's a boat in. Oh, cut for that.
We're doing it at the back.
No, we're not. I don't think we're going in yet until that other boats come out of there. I can get in that side of it. No, I'll have to wait till they're finished. Turn that off if you want for a minute. Just press that one, that red button there. Keep your eye on my back end, will you? Just let me know if I get any close to any boats.
Close to what?
To any of the boats. and he's just going out. That's good timing. Ask Joe to get on that side to watch that corner for us.
Joe, would you be able to get on this side to watch this corner? He said. To watch what?
Well, it's sort of a bit of a blind corner. See this corner here? I just want you to make sure I don't bang into it. I can't actually see there, you see where he is proper. It's a lot easier on this one than it is on bloody Silver Cloud, let's put it that way. Get ready to jump off with the rope. Well, step off with the rope.
Step off.